Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Cansu and this whole space is Cansu Grows Greens. And today's video will be a vlog, a February vlog. I've never done it before, so I don't know how vloggy it will be at the end. But I've got a couple of places to go and I've got some activities to do. And I thought maybe you can tag along and we can do those together. And at the end, it's a little bit less overwhelming for me to film little chunks of videos and then put them together. So I hope it works. But our first thing to do today will be to go to a garden center. We are not going there for plant shopping. I want to go to this garden center to buy one item that I use for my Hoya and one item that I swear by. So we are going there to buy that item. But it's a garden center at the end, so I may grab some plants if I see some really nice plants. I don't know, but I don't want to overdo it. So like, if I want to buy some plants, my limit is 10 euros, which is not a lot. Okay, my limit is 10 euros and I can spend 10 euros on plants. And if I can stick to this rule, I will be really proud of myself, but we will see. This particular garden center has a lot of nice plants and rare plants. I don't know, maybe we will see some real nice plants and we will exceed this limit. We will see how it is gonna pan out. And then this month there's an orchids show in the botanical gardens. I ordered some stuff for my plant shelf so we can maybe spruce up my plant shelf together. So we will see how the month will pan out altogether. But first, let's go to the garden center. I went to Obi, which is like a large hardware store slash garden center. They have a large selection of common and rare houseplants. When you enter, you will immediately see the common anthurium and pineapple plants. They are real pineapples, right? And lots of Dracaena here. And then I spotted the Thai constellations and this sexy looking alocasia for like 15 euros. This is their rare plant cabinet. They have a bunch of rare plants here and it's always locked. If you want to get something from this cabinet, you have to call someone and they come and unlock it. Monstera obliqua, lots of variegated alocasia. I almost got this anthurium, but it was 40 euros, above my budget. Variegated Monstera babies, variegated Melanochrysum, I guess. A flowering Luxurian, and like a nice big Florida Beauty. And this particular alocasia is super popular on social media. And finally, some Hoya, guys. But before we move on to the Hoya aisle, let me show you these cute peperomia and begonia. One type of begonia. My favorite here is this peperomia watermelon, which I unalived a couple of times. And then I spotted more Hoya babies. This super silver is so cute, but I've got one, so I didn't get one. Lots of latifolia, and this one particular leaf here had a super interesting variegation. Last time I was here, I grabbed myself a Hoya lacanosa mint coin, which was a great find. And then on a random shelf, I found this Monstera frozen freckles for 30 euros. I mean, I remember last year this wasn't 3 digits. And finally, this is the reason why we are here, the orchid sprayer that I use on my Hoya, which I will talk about in a minute. I had no idea that Aglaonema came in so many different colors. And before I left, I spotted these variegated Adansonii for 30 euros and the variegation was really nice, but I find them quite difficult to maintain. I mean, the variegation is quite unbalanced. So I just came home from the garden center and I'm really proud of myself because I was very conscious of what I was buying. My limits, my budget was only 10 euros, and I'm really proud of myself because I was under budget. I got 2 plants, but the real reason why I went to that garden center was to buy this orchid spray, like a kind of foliar fertilizer for orchids. I don't use it for orchids because I only have I think I've got 2 orchids, but I use this for my Hoya and I swear by it. I don't know who told me, I don't know where I read it, I don't know where I saw it, but for years now, for 2-3 years, I've been using Orchid foliar spray. Ceramis is the brand here. That's like a German brand, I think, but it really doesn't matter. Anything that says Orchid spray, just go buy it. If you think your Hoya is doing nothing, it's not growing, it's doing literally nothing, start spraying it once a week with an orchid spray and you will see that it's gonna start growing. I think Hoyas love this, and I don't know who told me, but I'm really thankful. I don't know how I know this, but I'm glad I do because it works, I swear by it. So this spray was the reason why I went there, but I got 2 plants. The first one, I mean, it was hard to come home with only 2 plants. 2 very cost-efficient plants, actually. They're not even expensive at all. I went for a little Hoya. Oh my god, guys, this is so cute. And it has like a peperomia vibe, right? It looks sort of like a peperomia, but it says it's a Hoya HC9D. I think that's a D, not a 0. Never heard of it. I have to Google it and I have to find what the flowers look like, but it is so cute. I mean, and it was only 5 euros 99, so 6 euros. The downside of buying from a garden center is that they may come with some pests. I think the last Hoya I bought from this place came with some mealybugs, but I checked this there, I couldn't see anything, but you never know, they may be hiding in the roots inside the pot. And the other plant that I got for 2 euros 99 is a pair of lithops. How cute are these things? I used to have a lot of lithops and I was able to keep them alive for like more than a year, and then they decided to die on me after I watered them one too many times. After I watered them one too many times, they decided to die on me. And those ones were really small. These 2, these are big. So I'm under my 10 euro budget when it comes to plants. In total, I paid about 15 euros. Oh, by the way, I've got a box here. I ordered some magnets and some clips and etc. for my grow lights, for my IKEA Millsbø shelf. So we will be doing that as well. Maybe next I can show you that, because right now those grow lights are being held on place with zip ties and it's kind of flimsy, and I've been keeping this setup for like 2 years now, but it's time to upgrade. So I want to go for a cleaner and for a more stable look for my shelf. So next we can go ahead and we can show some TLC to my plant shelf, guys. But first I'm gonna have an afternoon coffee and a piece of pastry because I need to pick me up. See you in front of the shelf. So here I've been using these zip ties in the middle of the shelf, and then I've got these little clips to keep the cables in place. It worked. This setup worked for more than 2 years now, but I think it is time to upgrade. So let's upgrade. I'm done, and it turned out so much better than I initially expected. I was a little bit nervous thinking that these magnets would be a little flimsy, but they're really strong. Let me show you. I cannot move them, literally. They are very strong, and I am so happy that I got rid of the zip ties in the middle. This is a cleaner look, even though my shelves are not clean. Ew, disgusting. Yeah, one downside of this Millsbury with the glass shelves is that it gets dirty and it shows dirt a lot. One problem with the magnets and this shelf was this top bit here, because I think the top shelf here, that's aluminum, I guess, and it is not magnetic, and I didn't know that. So the magnets didn't work here in this part, so I had to stick them on this like outer bit, which is, I don't know, iron, I guess, or steel. That worked, and still good. It is still firm and strong. One last thing that I'm really positive about this new setup is that I can turn these lights now because of these clips, and I can arrange the angle of the light, so that is quite useful if you ask me. So overall, 9 out of 10, just because actually that's not the magnets or the company's fault. It is just a material issue when it comes to IKEA Millsbo. This bit is not magnetic and it is not glass or anything like that. I guess it's aluminum. That's why the magnets didn't work here, but still they managed to hold on to these outer bits. So that's why 9 out of 10. What do you guys think? A cleaner look, right? I like it, I think. I'm really happy that I got rid of those zip ties. Whenever I saw them, like whenever I thought about them, my eye was twitching. I don't know. I really like that. Was my pet peeve. I really didn't like those. This one, quite good. Cool, cool, cool. Hi guys, it's another day, and today we will be visiting the botanical gardens at the University of Leipzig to see orchids. They have an orchid show, and I want to go and check them out, and I will be wearing this little camera on my neck, so while walking I can film. I hope it's not super crowded there, but we will see. It could be popular, and I hope this camera would work properly. This is the first time I'm going to be using it. I've got it for years, but this is literally the first time I will be wearing it on my neck like this, and I will be using it, so hopefully it will work. So we will go there and we will see the orchids. This botanical garden is supposed to be the oldest one in Germany. It was founded in, wait, I had just googled it. It was founded in 1542, I want to say. Definitely in the mid 1500s. So as old, it's the oldest one in Germany. It's not as big as the one in Berlin. I mean, if you are in Berlin, definitely take a day and go visit the botanical gardens in Berlin. It's really nice. Their outdoor space is quite big and nice. Like, they have lots of different plants from different parts of the world. And the greenhouse itself is quite big and they have nice plants. If you are not visiting Berlin, but if you want to see it, I was there a couple years back and I filmed a video. I will put it somewhere around here. You can go ahead and check that out. So this one is not as big as the Berlin Botanical Garden, but it's quite cute. And they've got nice plants. I don't think February is the height of the plants, but we may see some, I don't know, winter flowering plants. Maybe there are some cacti, you know, some succulents and cacti. They flower, or they thrive, they grow during our winter time in the northern hemisphere. So maybe we will see them as well. I mean, the worst case scenario, we will see some orchids, some orchid flowers. I don't know what to expect actually, but it cannot be too bad. So let's go and check that out. I'm back from the botanical gardens, and guys, it was crowded. Like, there were a lot of people. So there are a lot of people in my footage. I think I filmed with my little camera that I showed you, and I also filmed with my phone, and I took some pictures as well. So I don't know if I got a lot of people's faces in my videos, and I don't know if I can use those. I don't know if I can blur those faces. So we will see how well I have improved my editing skills. By the way, Mujik is sleeping behind me. Can you see her? He's so cute. Mujik. Mujik. He's not interested, but I can hear him snoring literally. Anyway, I filmed with my little camera, and I noticed at some point it was turned off. It has this automatic shutdown, like when it is too hot, it turns itself off. And when I was in the butterfly house, it was too hot and humid, and when I came out I noticed it was off and I had to wait for a little bit for it to turn on again, so I may have lost some footage there. So we will see. I'm sure I still have some videos. I'm sure I still have some pictures that I can show you, but we will see about the quality of those pictures and videos. But overall it was a nice experience. It was crowded and lots of people were coughing, but I was able to enjoy myself and the plants there. They styled the orchids similar to how they grow in the wild. They styled them on the trees, and it was really nice. You can do the walkthrough and you can see all these different types of orchids. It was really nice and uplifting, I would say, to see all those flowers basically in winter. It's February, it's the end of February, but it is still winter, so it was really uplifting to see the flowers. While walking past some of the flowers, I was able to smell like a strong, like flowery scent. I guess some of those orchids are quite scented. So overall, it was a nice experience and I would do it again. Before we wrap up, I want to show you guys those 2 plants that I got from the garden center. It's been almost 3 weeks, and this is, of course, I got rid of the tag and I don't know what this is, but this is lithops, right? Living stones. And I already repotted it. It's not doing anything, but I don't think it's supposed to do anything in this time of the year. And it is quite firm and plump. I think it's doing well. And I want to show you guys my mystery Hoya. The tag said HC9D or HC90. I googled both. Neither of them exists, actually. I guess it was just a random number, and I don't know what Hoya this is, but it is cute. I also like the green on green. I almost dropped it. I also like the green on green combo, and it is growing. Look at all the little new growth here. So it is doing well, guys. Let me show you. Maybe this could be in the thumbnail. This could be in the thumbnail. Yeah, I like this Hoya. If you know what it is, please let me know, because it's eating me up a little bit. So guys, that's all from me in February, and I will see you guys in another video. Ciao, ciao.